First 8 minutes of the second half cost us, and they built a lead, and we couldn't overcome it and take the lead back. Even though the guys out there were fighting like heck and scrambling and trying to make plays, but yeah, we just didn't defend. Bartholomew hurt us in the second half. Dante was a handful, man. He made a sweeping hook there at a critical juncture in a game. So sometimes guys just going to make a play on you that it's better than the defense, because I thought Warren guarded him very well in that situation. So yeah, tough pill to swallow, but appreciated the effort of the guys tonight.
They were in the bonus 8.5 minutes into the second half. You had the technical, you had two of your key players with 4 fouls. Just how important were all of those?
Yeah, I'm not going to make things worse for me and talk about it. I mean, it was a circus out there, and I'll just leave it at that.
Well, but how difficult was it to be in that kind of foul trouble?
Yeah, I like Gaffney's minutes though. For Warren being out, he came in and was really active. We were able to switch everything. We started playing defense the way we're capable of in those minutes. So we overcame that. Devins, I would have liked to see him out on the floor there at that point. I think with like 6.5 minutes, I didn't want to have to take him out. So certainly foul trouble, impacted the type of lineups that we had out there.
But you were down 12 or whatever it was, and then came back. The energy seemed to kind of lift after all that sequence.
Yeah, I mean, the guys have we won a lot of games this year, and they've battled. I think for the most part, if you take out USC and in San Francisco, these guys have really battled in these games. We've had chances to win every game that we've been in outside of those 2 games.
Warren seems like he's been having trouble finishing around the rim last couple of games.
I think that when you're talking about this type of opponent that has their size, and Dante is one of the best bigs in our conference, and great size and length. So Warren's tall too, but I'm not worried. I think he'll respond, and he wants it bad.
What did you think about the shots late on the corner 3, the Warren pull out, the one you got at the end?
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to judgment. That one it was a broken play. It looked like we had numbers. It comes down to making the right read there. If you do it all over again, I think Luther just checked in, so I don't know if that would have been the option, but he was open on the pass, so and he had made some shots in the game. So, I mean, you live with it. I thought I wanted DJ. DJ's shot, I didn't have an issue with it. I think he overarched it, and obviously in the last 8 seconds, we needed to get a 3 at that point, and I thought Dez had a clean enough look that you could live with that.
Bobby, when you look at those first 8 minutes of the second half, what stands out about it? Is it turnovers, fouls?
Well, I mean, the fouls, obviously, when they're getting free points, you just look at the stat sheet, and if you want to just point to one thing, it's the fouls. It's it's 26 to 10 at the free throw line. So that's that's a tough number to overcome in a game. But it was also, we lost containment of Bartholomew a few times, and on under out of bounds plays he hit some shots, and then we lost them. So it's like, it was a little bit of everything. We held them in the 30s in the first half, and they shot like 60% in the second half. So just defensively wasn't what we needed.
What about Dez not scoring until pretty late in the game?
Yeah, he was fighting himself, I think, throughout the game, and he's had so many good offensive games for us that he's a threat to turn it on like he did. So we're just going to keep rolling with him. I think the play at the end of the first half didn't help his confidence. He was very upset about the turnover, and then them scoring a 3 to cut at the 3. I mean, he was beating himself up about that at halftime. So we had to kind of get him back in the moment and stuff. But yeah, I mean, he's out there, and competing and doing the best he can.
Do you think that play could have kind of led to their run in the second half?
You don't like to give team momentum. I don't think you could really point directly to one play and say that was the reason something happened or didn't happen. But game situations, understanding that and just knowing, up 6, get the last shot or a layup or something absolutely clean. Otherwise, let's make sure we go in at the minimum up 6.
And then defensively, I mean, I know you got to mix it up and have pressure, but do you feel that when you started trapping and giving more pressure, that was frustrating Oregon even more?
Yeah, I mean, it was, you could feel like they were getting loose with the ball, and there were opportunities. When we cut it to like a one possession game, I was thinking maybe we should just play them straight up now, but I just didn't want them to be able to cleanly throw the ball to Dante, because if we just guarded them straight man, they would have pounded it into him, and he had a game going in the second half. So I thought us scrambling and using clock on defense, I think, prevented them from being able to take their time and then throw the ball inside Dante.